Hello flight simmers, this is a little demo video of the scripts that I have baptized the Practical IXEG 737. For this script to work, your aircraft has to be in the default turnaround state, so you have to make sure that it is in this state. So that is
Check.
correct.
Start cockpit preparation. OK. Right, AC, selector.
Then we can continue with the interactive checklist.
APU gen. Window heat. All on.
You see that as
Left pack.
soon as the checklist detects that you have made the settings, then it will continue to the next item. If there are items which he cannot check, he will wait. The checklist will wait until you click on the box. So left back, auto.
Auto. Seat belts.
Seat belts have to be on.
On. Checklist.
And this checklist is complete.
Completed.
We go to the
Fuel
next one.
quantity.
I will set the fuel quantity, the weight and balance, and the flight plan. It will be a top flight plan from AHBK to AHAM or Beek to Schiphol. When I have done this, I will get back to you. Alright, here I'm back. I have loaded fuel, set the 0 fuel weight, and made a little flight plan, and did the weight and balance. We have loaded 10 tons, but we will only use a very little bit of that because it's very close. Normal derating, and the takeoff will be 22%, trim 3.4, and these values will be the V1, VR, and V2. The values of the V1, V2, VR will be automatically recognized by the script and set in the speed bugs. It doesn't work so that the speed bugs tell you when to do it. No, these values are put here, and those are used for the calls. Alright, so we have done that.
Check.
Fuel
Weight and balance.
Weight and
Check.
balance. Did.
Flight plan loaded.
Yes, we have a flight plan.
Check. Pressurization flight altitude.
There we are. Is 120.
Set. Pressurization landing altitude.
Yeah, that's fine.
Set. Pressurization cabin altitude.
Will be 7,000 feet.
Set. Pressurization mode. Flight. Anti-collision light. On. Pitot heat. On. Anti-ice needed.
No, we don't.
Check. Transponder.
Fine.
Set. Checklist. Completed. Generators.
So this is the after start before taxi checklist. So we first have to do our pushback. I will do the pushback now. Put me here, maybe. That's fine.
Ground to cockpit, Plan acknowledged. Call me through the menu when you are ready. Ground to cockpit. Tow is driving up.
Always a nice sight. We'll wait till he starts driving, and then we put this co-pilot on map.
Tow connected and bypass pin inserted. Release parking brake. Okay, all doors and hatches are closed. Starting pushback, and you may start engines.
No, let's start the engines. Starting engine, right engine. Well, we gently are pushed to our desired location. Start left engine. I have only one takeoff, the other one on auto. Drift beautifully. Some fuel for you.
Operation complete. Set parking brake. Disconnecting tow. Stand by.
Both engines started, now we can continue with the checklist. Put the generators on bus.
On bus. Right, AC, selector. Gen 1.
So the
Right pack. Auto. APU bleed. Off. APU. Off. Altimeters.
have been set because they have been set automatically by the script.
Set. Taxi lights.
Tow is disconnected and bypass pin has been removed.
Auto
Have a nice
brakes.
flight.
Okay, thank you very much. Bye. There he goes. Auto brakes. RTO.
RTO. Flaps. Set for takeoff. Trim.
Trim should be 3.4.
Set for takeoff. Flight directors. On. Speed brakes. Disarm. MCP speed.
Should be 136. 036
V2 set. MCP course.
is set on 030.
Runway heading. MCP altitude.
We cleared for flight level 120. That's very nice and very handy.
Initial. Weather radar. On. Checklist.
Completed.
Completed. Engine starters.
And this is something you can do while taxiing or when you're at the takeoff position. So I will taxi to the takeoff position and I will see you in a while. Here we are ready for takeoff. So we follow the before takeoff checklist.
Cont. Auto throttle. Arm. Strobe. On. Taxi lights. Off. Landing lights. On. Transponder. TA/RA. Chronometer. Start.
And going to do the takeoff.
Checklist.
Completed. Engines kind of stable. Toka.
Completed. Landing gear. $80 knots. V1, rotate. V2. Positive rate.
Gear up. So this is something you have to do manual, the takeoff. Flaps 1. Flaps up. Arm up. VNAV. Autopilot on. Landing gear. Off.
Off. Auto brake.
Off.
Off. Flaps.
Retracted.
Retracted. Checklist.
Completed.
Completed. Engine starters.
Have to wait a while for that, I guess. Do this at 5,000 feet. You get a goal for that.
Altimeter set to standard.
Automatically the standard altitude is set. If you don't want to have this done for you, you can set. You can change the file. It's, in the beginning of the file, you just set it to false, and it won't do it for you. Instructions are in the README.
$5,000 feet. Off. Fasten seat belts.
We do it at 10,000 feet. Okay, I will see you in a while at around 10,000 feet. So here we are almost at 10,000 feet. Top of climb is flight level 120.
$10,000 feet.
Fasten seatbelts. And we up.
Off. Landing lights. Off. Checklist. Completed. Fasten seat belts.
Now we just have to wait until we start descending again. I see you then. Hello, we're almost at the top of descent. This is nice, this Navigraph moving charts. I like it. Synchronized decision heights. And synchronized altimeters. Top of descent. Need some drag, okay? Can have that. Slowing down. Can't go faster than 250 below 10,000. And the smart flight computer notices. Passing 10,000 feet.
10,000 feet.
Yes, thank you. So we have to make people wear their seatbelts.
On. Landing lights. On. Checklist.
Completed.
Completed. Decision height.
And this is before landing, so that will be after a while. We can do some things. Decision height, I'll just put something in.
Set. Engine starters.
We can do that a little later. Hi Utrecht. Hi Zeist. If you have any questions about the scripts or maybe some remarks, improvements, please let me know in the comments or on the forum in a private message or whatever. Okay, we can do some of the full landing checklist.
COD. Auto brakes. Set. Speed brakes. Armed. Landing gear.
We do that later. One. 5. Course is set.
$5,000 feet.
Thank you. Nice to know, I guess. ILS is alive, so we can select approach.
QNH set.
Automatically set to the local QNH. Waiting to intercept the ILS. Can go a little bit slower here, Boeing. There he goes, slower. Select flaps. 1 bit. Flaps 2. Dual channel. Flaps 5. VREF is 137.
2500.
Okay. Get on.
Deployed. Flaps. Set. BREF.
Check.
Check. Missed approach heading and altitude.
Set.
Set. Checklist.
Completed.
Completed. Flaps.
Now we get the after landing checklist.
Minimum.
Continue, I think.
50, 40, 30, 20, 10.
Speed brake deployed.
Reverse thrust.
$60 knots.
Thank you. Now retract the flaps.
Retracted. Speed brake.
Now the co-pilot does his job in a moment.
Disarm. APU. Start. Taxi lights. On. Strobe. Off. Landing lights. Off. Auto brake. Off. Weather radar. Off. Engine starters. Off. Chronometer. Stopped. Anti-ice.
Not needed.
Off. Checklist.
Completed, I guess. Just park it somewhere. No gauge here. Okay. Just put it here. for demonstration purposes. This is okay. Checklist complete.
Completed. Parking brake.
On.
On. Photo heat. Off. Window heat. Off. Taxi lights. Off. Anti-collision lights. Off. APU generator. On bus. APU bleed. On. Fuel. Cut off. Flight directors. Off. Packs. Off. Right, AC, selector. GRD. Pressurization mode. Ground. Checklist. Completed.
There you have it. From turnaround to turnaround. With the help of the interactive checklist and the Lua scripts to help you with a few things. There you go. That's it.